Welcome back. In today's video, we're diving into the top 6 most valuable USA Kennedy half-dollar coins that could be worth a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, these coins are true treasures. Let's get started. First up, we explore the value of the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar. Marks a significant point in American numismatic history. Initially minted in 1964, the Kennedy half-dollar was introduced as a memorial to President John F. Kennedy, following his assassination in 1963. The initial release in 1964 was struck in 90 silver, but by 1971, the U.S. Treasury had transitioned to using a 40 silver alloy for the coin due to rising silver prices and the demand for coins for circulation. The 1971 coin was issued as part of a series of circulating coins that were still primarily used in commerce. However, in the following years, the popularity of Kennedy half-dollars as collectible items surged. The 1971 version, with its stunning design and historical importance, became a key piece for collectors interested in this series. The obverse of the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar features the profile of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Frank Gasparro, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. The image is based on a photograph of the late president, capturing him in a dignified pose. On the reverse, the coin features a rendition of the presidential seal, also designed by Gasparro. This reverse was chosen to symbolize the strength and unity of the United States. The eagle clutching an olive branch and arrows has become a powerful symbol of America's resilience. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, but the most expensive and sought after version is the one struck in Philadelphia without a mint mark. The total mintage for the 1971 Philadelphia coin was around 160 million, making it somewhat common for general circulation. However, it is the quality of the coin and the particular condition that drives up its value. The most notable characteristic for this coin's higher value is its condition. As collectors prefer coins in pristine, extra-fine condition, these pieces are considered rare in this grade, making them highly valuable in the auction market. In today's auction market, the 1971 silver Kennedy half-dollar in extra-fine condition is valued much higher than its face value, which is just 50 cents. Depending on the auction and the specific coin's condition, these pieces can fetch anywhere from $83,000 in today's market. Coins in exceptional condition, or those with minor errors, have the potential to reach even higher auction prices, sometimes exceeding $88,000 or more. While the 1971 coin is not known for particularly rare mint errors, there are some collector interest areas that drive up the value. The absence of a mint mark is one of the most defining features of this coin, as it was struck in Philadelphia. Collectors are always on the lookout for higher-grade coins with minimal wear. Coins that have been well preserved or have any minor errors, such as slight die cracks or doubling, can command even more attention and value. Collectors of Kennedy half-dollars tend to focus on high-grade coins like the 1970. One extra fine examples because they represent both the historical significance of the series and the rarity of mint coins in such good condition. Next up, the Kennedy half-dollar saw several changes in the years following its introduction. By 1985, the U.S. Mint had transitioned the coin into a purely copper nickel-clad coin, as silver had become too expensive to use in circulating currency. The 1985 Kennedy half-dollar is part of a later series minted from 1971 to 2000, where the coin's design was unchanged, but its composition was modified. The 1985 version is important for its large date feature, where the numerals are slightly larger than on other years in the series. This variation makes the 1985 coin stand out among its counterparts. The coin was primarily produced for circulation, but due to its lower minting and fewer surviving examples in good condition, the 1985 coin has become a prized piece for collectors. Like all Kennedy half-dollars, the 1985 coin features the same iconic design by Frank Gasparro. The obverse shows a detailed profile of President Kennedy, symbolizing his legacy and the nation's mourning for his tragic loss. The reverse again displays the presidential seal with the eagle, olive branch, and arrows. The large date version is particularly notable because the numerals for the year 1985 are noticeably larger than on other coins, making it an easily identifiable feature for collectors. The D Mint mark signifies that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint as opposed to the Philadelphia Mint. In 1985, the total mintage for the Kennedy half-dollar was approximately 10 million, with the Denver Mint striking most of these. The total number of 1985 D coins in circulation means that they are still relatively abundant, but high-grade examples are not as common. This makes the coin particularly valuable for those looking to complete a set of high-quality Kennedy half-dollars. The large date variety and the coins in fine condition are often valued higher than those in average or poor condition. The availability of the 1985 coin in lower grades does not diminish the collector interest, but those in fine condition are considered more collectible and thus can command higher auction prices. Today, a 1985 silver Kennedy half-dollar in fine condition typically ranges between $46,000 depending on the auction. These prices are significantly higher than the face value of the coin, which is 50 cents, however. Prices can rise to upwards of $47,000 for coins in near mint condition, particularly if they are in exceptional grades with a large date feature. The primary error that collectors seek with the 1985 coin involves misstruck coins or those with a misaligned die, which can cause dramatic variations in the design. These are often rare, and when found, they fetch higher prices. The collector community is particularly keen on obtaining well-preserved pieces with a large date, as this feature marks it as a unique issue within the Kennedy half-dollar series. Next up, the 1974 silver Kennedy half-dollar holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors. Originally released as part of the ongoing circulation of the Kennedy half-dollar series, this coin has an intriguing backstory. Following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963, the U.S. Mint decided to issue a commemorative half-dollar coin in his honor. Initially, the coin was produced in a 90 silver composition. However, due to the rising cost of silver, the composition changed, and by 1971, the Kennedy half-dollar was produced in a copper nickel-clad format. The 1974 issue is particularly notable because, despite the shift to copper-nickel, there was a significant interest in Kennedy coins due to their symbolic importance. The year 1974 did not see a special mintage or any dramatic changes, but it did see the continuation of Kenny's legacy on you. Currency. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is even rarer due to its lack of a mint mark, as a significant portion of coins in this period were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark. This makes it particularly valuable, as the mint mark less version often indicates a higher quality coin compared to others minted in Denver or San Francisco. The obverse of the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar features a profile of John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. The portrait captures Kennedy's strong, dignified face, which was widely admired. Surrounding his image are the words Liberty and the year of minting, 1974. On the reverse side, the coin features the U.S. Eagle, designed by Frank Gasparo, holding a laurel branch and arrows. The eagle is symbolic of strength and freedom, a fitting tribute to the enduring memory of Kennedy. The reverse also features the inscriptions United States of America and half-dollar. The 1974 silver Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark was minted in significant quantities, but its true market value lies in its quality and condition. Coins in extra fine condition exhibit minimal wear, with most of the design details intact. This coin's rarity is compounded by the fact that it is often found in lower grades, making higher grade examples, especially those with little to no wear, highly sought after by collectors. As of the current market trends, the value of a 1974 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark in extra fine condition can range from $25,000 depending on factors like the coin's luster, detailed strike, and overall preservation. Rarely, some high-quality specimens can sell for even more at auctions, especially if there is documented provenance or if the coin has unique characteristics. While the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar does not have any major minting errors, Its collector interest primarily stems from its quality, minting location, and historical context. Some collectors are specifically interested in coins without mint marks from the Philadelphia Mint, which adds to the allure of this piece. Additionally, those that come from uncirculated rolls or have pristine qualities can be worth significantly more, with some achieving higher value at auctions due to their rarity. Collectors also favor coins from specific years, such as the 1974, because they mark a particular era in U.S. coinage history, especially regarding the transition from silver to base metals. In today's auction market, the rarity and the condition of the coin can significantly affect the price, with high-grade examples fetching more. Next up, the 1977 Kennedy. $50 is part of the long-standing tradition of minting coins to honor the memory of John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States. The coin was part of the regular circulation series, and by this time, the Kennedy $50 had been issued for over a decade. Despite being less popular in day-to-day circulation, these coins became collector's items due to their association with Kennedy's legacy. The 1977 coin is especially important because it features the large date variety, a feature that became a common occurrence in the 1970s. The large date was the result of a change in the size and positioning of the numbers on the coin, which was a minor design adjustment, but it still made a difference for collectors. These types of variations, although subtle, can have a significant impact on a coin's market value. This particular coin, which lacks a mint mark, was struck in Philadelphia, where many $50 of the era were produced. Despite not having the silver content of earlier versions, collectors still value these coins due to their historical significance and the iconic design. As with all Kennedy $50, the 1977 coin features the portrait of John F. Kennedy on the obverse, as designed by Gilroy Roberts. This iconic image of Kennedy, facing left, is one of the most recognizable depictions of a U.S. president on any coin. On the reverse, Frank Gasparo's depiction of the American eagle remains a central design element. The eagle, which symbolizes the strength of the U.S., grasps a laurel branch in one talon and a bundle of arrows in the other, a symbol of peace and strength, respectively. While the 1977 Kennedy $50 was minted in large quantities, it remains a collectible piece, especially in certain grades. The value of a coin in good condition is less than those in extra fine or uncirculated grades, but it still holds significant appeal to collectors' coins in good condition will show more wear, especially on the high points of the coin, but they remain attractive to collectors who appreciate their historical value. The market value of a 1977 Kennedy $50 without a mint mark in good condition is typically between $67,000, however. This can increase depending on the demand at auctions, the rarity of the coin in certain conditions, and its overall appeal. If the coin is part of a rare lot or from a specific source, its value could be higher. While the 1977 Kennedy $50 does not feature any major errors, there is significant interest in the large date variety. For collectors, subtle variations like the size and spacing of the date can mean a lot. In addition, the absence of a mint mark adds a layer of rarity and intrigue, as Philadelphia produced coins without mint marks are considered special by many in the collecting community. The Kennedy $50 series, and especially the 1977 version, continues to have strong collector interest. These coins are often included in sets of Kennedy $50, and they remain popular among those focused on completing a series or looking for coins from the 1970s. Next up, the 1989 Kennedy $50 marked with a P mint mark represents one of the most iconic designs in American coinage. This coin was struck as part of the United States Mint's ongoing series honoring President John F. Kennedy, which began in 1964. Unlike earlier years, the 1989 version features the large date design, a distinguishing characteristic for coin collectors. These $50 are made from a combination of copper and nickel, with an overall diameter of 30.61 and a weight of 11.34 grams. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced as a tribute to the late President John F. Kennedy. Following his assassination in 1963, the public reaction to his death was so profound that the U.S. Mint decided to honor him with a coin bearing his likeness. The design of the coin has evolved over the years, with the reverse side showcasing the seal of the President of the United States and the obverse displaying Kennedy's portrait. In 1989, the Mint issued the Kennedy half-dollar with a larger date, which was one of the last circulating issues of the coin before the series transitioned to more specialized commemorative editions. This makes it an important coin in the history of the series. The obverse of the 1989 Kennedy half-dollar features a detailed portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by artist Gilroy Roberts. Kennedy's face is depicted in high relief with the inscription "Liberty above and in God, we trust below." The date, 1989, is inscribed to the right of Kennedy's portrait, and the P Mint mark is located on the left. The reverse side, designed by Frank Gasparo, depicts the presidential seal, featuring an eagle with an olive branch in one talon and arrows in the other. The reverse also bears the inscription United States of America, half-dollar, and E pluribus unum. In terms of mintage, the 1989 Kennedy half-dollar with a P Mint mark had a relatively high production volume. However, because of the coin's large date and its unique appeal to collectors, its value has increased significantly over the years, especially in higher-grade circulated and uncirculated conditions. At auction, a silver Kennedy half-dollar from 1989 in circulated condition can be valued at around $34,000, however. When you factor in factors like condition fine, very fine, and good, the value could go up considerably, with coins in particularly fine condition fetching particularly fine condition, fetching price $39,000 or more. One notable feature collectors look for is any misprints or minting errors on the coin. While the 1989 Kennedy half-dollar is not known for major errors, there are rare instances where errors in the minting process, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can make a coin more valuable. The errors that occur during the minting process can significantly impact the value, especially if they're rare or particularly noticeable. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins like the 1989 Kennedy half-dollar due to its association with President Kennedy, making it an iconic piece in American history. Additionally, because it's part of the ongoing series and has been in circulation for many years, it holds substantial appeal among collectors seeking to complete their Kennedy half-dollar collections. Next up, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is another pivotal coin in the Kennedy half-dollar series. Unlike its predecessors, this particular coin carries no mint mark, which is a defining feature that collectors look for. It was struck in a time when the U.S. Mint transitioned away from the traditional 90 silver composition in favor of a copper-nickel blend for coins minted for circulation. The 1973 coin features the same iconic design as previous years, but with notable differences in its circulation history. By the early 1970s, the U.S. Mint was experiencing an increase in the cost of silver. This led to a decision to reduce the silver content in circulating coins, and by 1971, the Mint had ceased issuing 90 silver Kennedy half-dollars for regular circulation. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar was produced with this new alloy, which was composed of 75 copper and 25 nickel. The coin became a part of the larger set of changes to U.S. coinage that took place throughout the 1970s. The design of the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is identical to that of its predecessors, with President Kennedy's portrait on the obverse. The reverse side depicts the presidential seal with the eagle and olive branch. The large date style of this coin is noticeable, with the numbers 1973 printed in bold, clear digits. The absence of a mint mark adds a layer of intrigue, as it makes the coin more desirable for collectors who are focused on finding pieces that stand out. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark had a significant mintage, and as such, the coin in good condition is not typically considered rare. However, its market value is still of interest to many collectors. In circulated condition, it can fetch around $98,000, depending on the specific grade of the coin. Higher grade examples, especially in uncirculated conditions, can command prices as high as $100,000 at auction. For the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar, the lack of a mint mark is a key feature that draws attention from collectors. While there were not significant minting errors for this coin, some collectors may look for specific variations like different die markers or errors in the strike. As with the 1989 coin, minting errors such as double die strikes can add value to the coin. The fact that it was minted in such large quantities means that collectors are more focused on the condition and any unique errors that might exist. The lack of a mint mark makes the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar a desirable coin for those who are keen on completing a collection with more varied pieces. The history surrounding this coin, paired with its distinct design, continues to make it a popular choice for collectors today. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, these coins represent an exciting opportunity to invest in a piece of history. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates and coin insights. Happy collecting!